It was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like
forward.
a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Leyche Carelse. I am 23 years of age, based in Cape Town, and I work for an organization called Street Talk TV as an editor.
I'm Leyche Carelse, born and raised in the Eastern Cape. I'm a graduate at Nelson Mandela University, studied HR and payroll solutions. Yeah, and I'm an author. I write ebooks online. I'm into blogging.
I am Thando Magenxa. I am a BA law graduate from Stellenbosch University, but I'm currently studying LLB now at the University of Pretoria.
I'm Wayden Smith. I'm a software development graduate. I'm from King Williamstown originally, but I moved, you can say I moved to a place formerly known as Port Elizabeth, now known as Gqeberha. And I'm working as a skills development facilitator.
My name is Mason Hendricks. I'm 25 years of age. Also a resident of Port Elizabeth. I'm also a student of Nelson Mandela University. I'm also recently about to grad, so I'm basically back at home job hunting.
How has lockdown affected your love life? And I want you guys to be completely honest with me.
I'm a G mood man. G's used to go clubbing, get drunk, buy girls booze. So yeah, now there was no more clubbing, so I couldn't get in like a pickup to check. Yeah, so yeah, I used to stay in at shops like with the guys. We used to like chill around the shop waiting for nice girls to come and buy items at the shop, and then we eating them and yeah. But during lockdown, there was no more of that, so. Yeah, I couldn't get in girlfriend, bro. Like, and we had times where I couldn't even visit it, like, and yeah, because she had to go to work and it was the curfew, the police all over in the street. Yeah, so it f***ed me over, bro.
The lockdown affected my love life. Yeah, I can say it did, because obviously there were curfews, people couldn't visit one another. But if you're from the Cassis, obviously you can break the rules. So yeah, I broke the rules a few times going to visit my girl, but obviously my girl's her parents are very strict. So we had to duck and dive sometimes, but we found a way. You know, Romeo and Juliet kind of things.
Well, I can positively say that lockdown has basically had many benefits to my relationship. Like I was saying, I was a student at Nelson Mandela University, also staying off-campus residence. My significant other is also staying off-campus residence. So basically, the time that we could spend basically was every day of last year. So the time that we could spend, I mean, it kind of blessed our relationship in a way. We've been dating for the last almost 7 years now running. So we've never had the chance to be able to actually stay together, which in this regard, we took the opportunity to move in. We've actually created our bond, learning each other's habits, all those type of things, preparing ourselves for the time that we are going to spend together in the future, which is marriage and having kids and looking forward and building towards stability. So for me personally, I feel like the impact that it had on my relationship was pretty awesome.
I've had like a more like of a different experience because I am not in a relationship. So for me, I had a different experience, but for me, it impacted my love life in the fact that I had to we had more time to get to know each other more on a personal level and more on a communicative level, not even face to face. Sometimes you can meet on dating apps, you can meet during today's times. You know, we meet through like different settings, but like for the more developed type of dating, which is more digital, it worked in a sense that like now you had more time to like learn to know someone and like their habits, like you said, Mason, and how people operate before you even like actually go to the next level, actually meeting up with them. So for me, it really did like help me see better. I'm still single though, and single life is very great, guys. Like honestly, we don't need to be raising kids right now.
How do you feel about online sex? Like, is it something that you would consider doing? Or is it something like that's not your way of doing things? You'd rather physically meet up with a person and, do the things.
I'd rather choose the physical part, like be physical. I need to see you. It's we have plans for the future. We want to be big. It's now, as you said, people can take screenshots or maybe record you online and what. And when you intend to make it out here and they have collateral on you, they can say, name and do what's favor for me. And not if you don't, they can share your pictures on the media.
I wouldn't consider online sex. Like, how does it even work? Sex is all about connection, exchanging energies, touching.
Well, okay, I can positively say, that to some extent, you can probably have a few kinky conversations here and there with your significant other. But I mean, as like the guy said, it's literally not the same as the physical contact and the passion within it to check. So I would say here and there you can send a purple emoji just to tell them hey, ek soek jou nog din nog losmaak. But I mean, not going into depth and talking about the different positions and things because it's legit not the same.
Honestly, it's just not about me. Sorry, guys, I just have to say that. But it's like honestly not about me. Sex is like a connection, like a sexual connection between two people. It's not about me just like fulfilling my sexual desires. It's about like us two together, like combining our desires. Me satisfying you and you satisfying me. We put it together. So if that might work online, like it works for me.
I want to cheat on my partner, but after hearing you guys' perception on this online sex, they have tried you guys have a point there because I'm more in the long distance. I should consider this shit. Yeah, so as for me to avoid cheating, I'll consider talking to both about we should try it and so to avoid cheating because I want to grow with her. I really love her, but yeah, that's something I might consider using an online technique instead of me cheating.
What about maybe like taking nudes, like just sending someone nudes, and like what about those things? Wouldn't that turn you on or whatever? I don't know. Like I don't know. I just guess like people just want to like explore like just different options of how to please each other, and for some it works, for some it doesn't. But with the sending someone like nudes of yourself, can't just like be doing that with like anyone. You also obviously have to be careful. Like obviously it have to be someone that you trust and someone that you like really like do like have a kind of a connection with.
I feel like the whole virtual thingy, basically it prepares within, if, for example, me, if I have to ever be in a long distance situation, probably I feel like this would actually really help basically experiencing different virtual methods of having online sexting, because at least it will inform you on like how to deal with it at that stage. But the whole thing, it's still weird though. I find it weird. It's not the same. It's really not the same.
Has it ever popped in mind to to cheat or whatever? Like, do you have temptations around you?
The thought of cheating comes to mind. Yeah, it does come to mind, but I would rather please myself. So after pleasing myself, all those thoughts go away. There's nothing else. So I would go for pleasing myself rather than cheating.
For me personally, I would also just like go with pleasing myself. I just honestly believe that pleasing yourself just gets you out of problems, like so many problems. Just to really, and also I was watching this thing on YouTube this once, and I don't know if I'm going a little off topic, but like someone asked, like they asked, is masturbation actually cheating? Do people actually consider that as cheating? Because now it got like deep in, like if you're in a relationship and you are busy watching porn on the side, I don't know, as like a way of hiding it to your partner or like still telling them, but some people actually said like they actually went with the fact that it was like it is considered cheating, and I was like, but how? So, but for me, I would just go with like pleasing myself just gets me out of problems and just like yeah.
You're scared of physical contact, right? You don't know, like, the sickness is everywhere. So you're protecting yourself up here, and you have to protect yourself down there. So you're wearing condoms down there, and you're protecting yourself up here. But like, would you wear a mask during intercourse? I don't personally. I don't. That's just dumb.
Nah, not the mask. It's like and the people say you don't eat your like in your sweets with the paper on. Yeah, so yeah, no mask because I don't want to suffocate. And what about the kissing? Like, and you have to kiss like next and yeah, everything is not mild, girl. You just like close your mouth, like how you gonna scream, like something like it, like I'm not trying to suffocate myself out here by wearing mask, but if I get the virus, I can like okay, I believe my immune system is strong, so I'll survive the virus, but just give my moment to me so I can enjoy the moment and not like no mask.
Guys, first of all, like, why are we gonna be wearing masks? Like, this is like actual physical contact. Like, you shouldn't even be having sex if you didn't want this contact to begin with and didn't want this virus. So I'm probably guessing if you actually went about to have sex with this person, surely you are probably like, whether they have this virus or not, I'm getting it because there will be contact. Are you now gonna like make sure like from this is like only no, like, let's know how are you gonna guys for play kiss, like oral sex for people who do it. Like, how is that gonna happen? Also, people don't even exercise with masks on. Those things are horrible to even wear, just in general. Now, imagine the heavy breathing with the thing. No, it's actually just not gonna work out. Like, for me, absolutely no, no, no.
The only time we probably wear a mask is if you're gonna have some extraordinary intercourse, I guess, where there's like a role played scene or something. But a mask in general, nah, I second all of you. So I wouldn't consider even wearing a mask.
Nah, no mask. It defeats the whole purpose. How you gonna connect with your partner? Obviously,
Mm.
there needs to be some romance. You feel, gents?
Mm.
Yeah, so no mask.
No,
No
but that's
mask.
the thing. That's the thing though, because like it's like you're afraid of catching the virus, right? You don't know like if this person has it or not. So now it's also like you're protecting yourself. But like Tando said, like let's rather not do it then. Like let's not. I agree with you on that because it's just dumb if you think about it. Like my dream is for us to normalize having conversations such as sex.
My dream is to sell a million copies of my next book.
And my dream is for all of us to realize our potential.
My dream is for our South African government to come right so that more of our underprivileged people or people living in poverty can actually find better jobs to maintain them basically their lives because we're not living really.
My dream, yes, is to see South Africa in a better place for like all women and children. And then also my other dream is to also always have these like conversations about sexual intercourse with our partners and our friends and our peers so that we can all just get our ultimate sexual desires and needs that we all have for each and every single person who engages in such. Yeah.